who will go down as the UFC 2024 Fighter of the Year. Let's get right into it. Alex Pereira versus Ilia Topuria for Fighter of the Year. Let's go first title wins. Alex Pereira with 3 title wins, 3 title defenses in 1 year. UFC 300, 303, and 307. Knocking out Jamal Hill, knocking out Yuri Prohaska, and then knocking out Khalil Roundtree recently. And then Ilia Topuria's title wins. He has 2 title wins this year, 1 defense, with his first win knocking out Alexander Volkanovski to take the belt, and then his most recent win knocking out Max Holloway this last Saturday to retain the belt, his first title defense. That right there, this is one of the big points, because while Pereira has more and was more active, Ilia's quality of those wins is honestly perfect. It's great. 2 of the best featherweights of all time, back-to-back KOs in the same year. That's really the main stance of his point. Now let's get into the strength of schedule for these two. Alex Pereira making his first title defense at UFC 300 in April 13th of this year, while his last title defense against Roundtree was this month, October, the beginning of this month. 3 title defenses in less than 6 months. UFC, most UFC champions fight once every 6 months. Look at Topuria, for example. February all the way to October, while Pereira fought after him, fought 3 times and finished before him. This is unlike anything we've ever seen. While Topuria has regular a 8-month wait between fights, Pereira knocked down 3, possibly could have even done 4 in the same time period it took Topuria just to fight twice. All that takes into account, the strength of schedule was a big thing. Let's get into the intangibles for these fighters. Alex Pereira saved multiple cards. UFC 300 didn't have a main event, and 303 Conor backing out with a toe. Saved those cards, main event, knocked them out, devastating, helped and carried the UFC this year. Short notice, never phased. Constantly injured, never phased. And the quickest to 3 title defenses in UFC history. That's everything Pereira did in this year alone. Let's get to the intangibles for Ilia Topuria. Straightforward, and it really does say everything. Beat best featherweights of all time back-to-back by KO. It's honestly is a really hard discussion and a really hard pick. But in my opinion, Alex Pereira had it locked in the moment he was doing what he was doing. Who do you pick? I got Alex Pereira, but it is a good debate.